Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the EL99 coursebook. In this video, we're going to be going over Unit 2, Unit 2A to be more specific. It talks about arrangements. So before we dive in, here we have some questions. I'm going to ask them, and I'd like you to pause the video, think about some answers, and then listen to some of my answers and kind of give a comparison to see what the unit will be talking about. So, what kind of arrangements do you make with people at college and your friends and family? Do you prefer to make arrangements by phone, by text, or perhaps face to face? Give some examples. All right, so I'm going to pretend that you paused the video. For me personally, the kind of arrangements that I make with people at college and friends and family is usually going out to the movies, going out to eat, going out for coffee. We also sometimes like mix and match between the three. Also, going out for like a late night drive. This one is more for friends and people at college as opposed to like family. You get the idea. Do you prefer to make arrangements by phone, by text, or face to face? This will greatly differ between who I'm talking to. For example, if it's someone that's a little bit older than me, they usually prefer to make arrangements by talking on the phone. Um, People more on the younger side, closer to my age, tend to prefer texting. And then obviously, if you're already talking to someone face to face, you can just set something up and then confirm later by phone. All right, let's dive into the unit. Here we have 2A. Where are you? We're also going to be taking a look at the present continuous and present simple in this part of the unit as well. Let's start with exercise 1. Answer the questions and give more information. Okay, so this is very similar to what we just did. So if you have the answers, you could use that. If not, pause the video right now and do it again. So how often do you meet friends? I'd say somewhere around like twice a week, 3 times if I'm kind of like pushing it and want to have like a good time. But yeah, usually like twice a week is a happy medium with everything else. Where do you usually go? I'm a big fan of the movies, so I'll usually go to the movies and then maybe eat after. But if there's nothing like good to watch, perhaps go out for coffee, go for like a walk in malls and stuff like that. That's usually like pretty fun as well. I could also go bowling from time to time, but it kind of depends on like who I'm going out with. Are you usually on time? I pride myself in being someone that is very punctual. So, yes, I am usually on time or a little bit early. Do you have any friends who are always late? I think everyone has that one friend that is always late. Um, so, yeah, I do have a couple friends that are pretty much always late. Um, so, yeah, that's that. Now, let's go to exercise 2. By the way, let me know some of your answers here. Remember, it doesn't have to be the same. This is not right or wrong. It's just general information to get you to know more um, about what the unit is talking about. Now, let's see exercise 2. Okay, look at two friends, Pavel and Tina, talking to each other on the phone. Guess what the conversation is about? Okay, so we have two pictures. I'd like you to guess what the conversation is about. For me personally, I'd say something like it looks like they're setting up some sort of outing together. Perhaps Pavel here is running late, so he's like letting her know, or she's waiting for him. She's asking where he is. This is my best guess. So now let's listen to the conversation and actually check our answers. Here we go.
Hi, Tina. Where are you?
I'm standing outside the cinema.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm a bit late.
Where are you?
I'm walking past the park.
Past the park? Can you see the bus stop?
Yes, the bus is coming.
Great.
Oh no, the bus is going.
Pavel.
I'm sorry. I'm going as fast as I can.
Okay, I'll see you in the cinema.
Okay.
Okay, so I was correct. It looks like they were setting up an outing. She was waiting. She was waiting. She was waiting for him at the movies, and he was running a little bit late. Um, okay, so that was a good guess. Now let's go to exercise 4. Listen to some sentences from exercise 3 and underline the words you hear. Okay, so we're going to be listening to the audio again, but this time let me actually reset this first. Okay, so I'm going to play this one more time, and you guys are going to be hearing sentences similar to the ones that we just heard. I'd like you to underline the words that you hear, okay? Don't focus about this part just yet. I just want you to underline the ones that you hear. So here we go.
A. I'm standing outside the cinema. B. I'm a bit late. C. I'm walking past the park. D. The bus is coming. E. The bus is going. F. I'm going as fast as I can.
All right. So now that we listened, let's go over them one by one. I'm standing or I stand outside the cinema. It's I'm standing. I'm being late. I'm a bit late. I'm a bit late. I walk past the park. I'm walking past the park. The bus is coming or the bus comes. We'll say the bus is coming. The bus is going or the bus goes. We'll say the bus is going. This is all based on what we just heard, by the way. I'm going or I go as fast as I can. I'm going as fast as I can. Okay, so now we want to talk a little bit about the present simple and the present continuous and what are the differences between the two. So, to make this as simple as possible, we use the present simple for actions or things that are happening regularly. There's a routine going on, and they're also generally true. I'm actually gonna check answers here for this and then close this for a second so I can open the focus box. That way we get like a better idea. So as I was saying, for the present simple, we use it to talk about everyday things that are generally true. It's a routine, it's a habit, it's something that you do um, quite often, if you will. So it could be example something like I walk to school every day. I drive to university every day. My sister laughs a lot. The sun rises in the east. All of these are examples of the present simple. Now, for the present continuous, the present continuous is usually for actions that are happening right now at this very moment. For example, if I say something like, I'm reading a book, this is something that I'm doing right now. So this is present continuous. She is watching TV. This is happening right now. She's watching TV. They are playing basketball. So again, happening right now. So think about it this way. The present simple usually describes actions that are routine or always true. And for the present continuous, they're actions that are happening now at this very moment. Um, this is kind of a metaphor, but it helps you differentiate between the two. You can write this down if you want. The present simple, think of the present simple as a picture of routine that you do on a daily basis, while the present continuous is a live video of something that is happening right now. So a picture as opposed to a video that is happening right now. All right, let's actually go back here to 4. I hope it saved it. It did save it. Okay, great. Um, but we're gonna have to reset it either way. So I'm standing outside the cinema. I'm a bit late. I'm walking past the park. The bus is coming. The bus is going. I'm going as fast as I can. And for each one of these, I'm standing outside the cinema. This will be present continuous. For number 2, I'm a bit late. This is present simple. I'm walking past the park, continuous. This is what he's doing right now. He's walking past the park. The bus is coming, present continuous. The bus is going, again, present continuous. What is happening right now? And I'm going as fast as I can, again, present continuous. Let's check our answers. Here we go. Okay. So 1 was present simple, something that is routine. I'm a bit late. That's fine. As opposed to everything else that was happening in that very moment, which is present continuous. All right. Now let's go to, we finished 4 and 5. Let's actually now complete the focus box that we just saw. We use the dash to talk about everyday things that are generally true. For example, I drive to university every day and my sister laughs a lot. Which one is this, you guys? That's correct. This one will be the present simple. We use the dash to talk about current activities. Now this is the something that is happening right now, so this will be the present continuous to talk about current activities. I can't talk now because I'm driving. She's waiting for him at the cinema. We do not normally use be, want, like, and know in the present continuous. So this is pretty important. When you use the present continuous, you don't say words like be, want, like, and know. For example, you say I want a drink. You don't say I'm wanting a drink. She likes her new car. We don't say she's liking her new car. So this is a very important distinction. All right. So this was 6. Now that you guys have a better idea of how we use both the present continuous and the present simple, now let's move on to exercise 7. Let's see here. Let me reset this. Use the sentences to name the people in photo A. So it looks like we have a bunch of friends hanging out, having a good time. And we have some present continuous and present simple sentences. And we're going to, based on these sentences, we're going to try naming each and every one of them. So Anna is sending a text. Only one person is on their phone, and that looks to be Anna. So is that how you use it? Yes, it is. So Anna. Deborah is standing up. I only see one person standing, so we'll say Deborah. Reem is wearing a red headband. Only one person is wearing a red headband, and it is Reem. Iman is talking to Reem. I only see a guy talking to Reem, so I'm guessing that's his name. Iman is talking to Reem. Okay. Veronica is looking at Iman. If this is Iman, then this is Veronica because she's clearly looking at him. So, Veronica. Sam is wearing a watch on his right hand. Oh, right here. This looks to be Sam. And finally, Adil is smiling and talking to Sam. It looks like it's this fine gentleman right here. So we'll say Adil. Do we have all of them? Yeah, we do. So let me just double check. Yes. Sam, Adil, Veronica, Reem, Deborah, Iman, and Anna. Or Anna. Okay. So these were the names. Now let's go to exercise 8. Find differences between photos A and B. Okay, it looks like we have the same people, but 2 different photos. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to find some differences. All right, so what I want you to do is I'd like you to pause the video here, take a look at both pictures, and try to find the differences, and then come back and check your answers. Okay, so I hope you were able to find all the differences. Let's go over them together. Iman dash in photo A, but in photo B dash. We know that this is Iman, so in photo A, he is talking to Reem, but in photo B, it looks like he's, what is he doing? I'm going to say he's looking at Adil. So he is looking at Adil. Reem dash in photo A, we'll say Reem is talking to Iman in photo A, but in photo B, she is clearly on the phone. So we'll say she is talking on the phone. Veronica, what is Veronica doing? Looks like Veronica is looking at Anna. Yeah, somewhere between looking at Anna or looking at Iman. So I'll say Veronica is looking at Anna in photo A, but in photo B, what is she doing in photo B? She's laughing. So I'll say she is laughing. Adil dash in photo A. Adil, he's talking to Sam right here. He's talking to Sam. But in photo B, it looks like he's on his phone showing them something. So we'll say he is on his phone. And finally, Sam. Sam is talking to Adil. Talking to Adil. Let me actually put this I in capital. But in photo B, what is Sam doing? Sam is... looks like he's looking at Iman. Yeah, I'm just going to write that. Oh, sorry. He is looking at Iman. Okay. So, these were the ones I found. I'm going to check answers in a second, but before I do that, let's go to exercise 9. Do you think all the people are friends? Give reasons for your answer. I'd like you to write this down by yourself and give your own reason, okay? I'm going to do the same. Yes, I do, because it looks like they're all having a good time hanging out. Well, now let's check answers. Let me actually just put a full stop here. All right, awesome. So these were the differences in each photo. And this was my reasoning because I think they're all having a good time hanging out and they're smiling at each other, talking. So usually indicates that they're being friendly and they're just good friends. So that was 8 and 9. Now, okay, let's go to the next page. See what we have here. Read the conversation between Adil and Sam, and we're going to be underlining the present simple or the present continuous to complete the conversation. Let's take a look. Let me actually reset this. Okay, so again, if you guys are in pairs in class, I want you to pick a partner and pause the video and do these together while reading the conversation. If not, just do it on your own. Pause the video and do it on your own, and then come check your answers. So we're going to be reading the conversation and underlining if it's present simple or the present continuous. Adil, so Sam, how do you know, or how are you knowing Reem? This is a question, so this will be how do you know? This will be present simple. Oh, we're being old friends. We went to school together. How about you? This will be we're old friends. We don't say we're being old friends. We're just old friends. So we're old friends. We went to school together. How about you? I'm working, or I work in the same office. Actually, we're sitting next to each other. I I work. We don't say I'm working in the same office. We say I work in the same office. Actually, we sit next to each other. We sit is the correct one. Present simple so far. Oh, right. So you're a journalist too. Do you write or are you writing anything interesting at the moment? Notice how afterwards it says anything interesting at the moment. So now, now. So if we, remember when we said something that is happening now, we use the present continuous. Are you writing anything interesting at the moment? I can't say, do you write anything interesting at the moment? Okay. Yes, I'm actually, or I usually do, or I'm usually doing all the boring stories, but at the moment I write or I'm writing an article about problems in primary school. The first one will be I usually do. I usually do all the boring stories. This is just his routine, something that he does regularly. But at the moment means right now, you guys, okay? I'm writing an article about problems in primary school, okay? ing, which means present continuous. Oh, right. And what do you do or what are you doing, Sam? This will be what do you do? I'm a teacher. Oh, let's change the subject then. I'm thirsty. Do you want, are you wanting a drink? We don't say, are you wanting a drink? We always say, do you want a drink if you're asking someone? Yeah, that would be nice. Thanks. Reem? Reem? She doesn't listen or she's not listening. That's because she talks or she's talking to Iman. So we'll say she's not listening. Why is that? That's because she's talking to Iman. She's talking right something that is going on right now, which is why it is present continuous. Okay? For both of them. All right. So this was 10. Let's actually check our answers. Awesome. I'm going to play this audio once so you guys can listen to what we just read. We're going to be listening to the conversation and we could go over them again and again. And you could see how the present continuous and the present simple are used in audio format. So here we go.
So, Sam, how do you know Reem?
Oh, we're old friends. We went to school together. How about you?
I work in the same office. Actually, we sit next to each other.
Oh, right. So you're a journalist too. Are you writing anything interesting at the moment?
Yes, I am actually. I usually do all the boring stories, but at the moment, I'm writing an article about problems in primary schools.
Oh, right.
And what do you do, Sam?
I'm a teacher.
Oh, let's change the subject then. I'm thirsty. Do you want a drink?
Yeah, that would be nice, thanks.
Reem? Reem? She's not listening.
That's because she's talking to Eman.
All right. So we got everything correctly. That's awesome. Now let's go to exercise 12. Look at the photos opposite. What do you think the situations are for each photo? Write 5 sentences about each photo. Okay. Let's take a look at the photos. I'd like you to pause the video, take a look at each photo, and just get a general idea of what is going on. And after that, what I'd like you to do is get a piece of paper or your phone, whatever. Laptop's probably better. And write 5 sentences for each photo. So how many sentences is that going to be total? Exactly. It'll be 10 sentences for each photo about the situations that are going on in each one. So if I had to guess, I'd say looks like a woman is stranded near a what is this? It looks like it's some sort of storm or rain warning on her phone. And I'm guessing her car broke down or is not starting, something like that. For the second one, it looks a lot more cold and the weather is a lot colder. And again, her car broke down, hood is open, she's probably trying to fix it, and there's probably a snowstorm coming. So that's the general idea that I just got based on the two pictures. Now let's go here and actually open my notepad and write some sentences. So first one is already written, is a woman is looking at a phone. This is for the first picture, by the way. Can I take a look at the picture again? Okay. I'll also say something like she is checking the weather app, perhaps. She has pink fingernails. I did notice it. Also, based on the road that I'm seeing, it looks like she's in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to say she is in the middle of nowhere. I need one more sentence. I could also say something like she is looking for someone to help her with her car. Okay, that's the first picture. For the second one, it's quite similar actually, but not quite the same. I could say a woman is looking at, or not looking, sorry, has her car hood open because it's open. You could also say the car broke down. You could also say something like, I can't tell where this is exactly, but I'm guessing it's like a forest in wintertime. So I'll just say she is stranded in the middle of a forest. Stranded means being stuck somewhere. I could also say something like the woman is on the phone. Okay, I need one more sentence. I'm gonna say something like she is trying to fix her car. Otherwise, she wouldn't have the hood open. So these were the 10 sentences for the two pictures. We have a woman is looking at a phone. She is checking the weather app. She has pink fingernails. She is in the middle of nowhere, and she's looking for someone to help her with her car. And for the second picture, a woman has her car hood open. The car broke down. She is stranded in the middle of a forest. Let me actually put a full stop here. The woman is on the phone. She's trying to fix her car. All right, great. Now that we're done with exercise 12, by the way, yours should not be the exact same as mine. Remember, have your own sentences. Complete the conversations for the situations in 12 using the present simple or the present continuous form from the brackets. Let's see. Oops, let me reset this. Okay, so we have brackets, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to finish these conversations with the present simple or present continuous. All right, let's go. So we have what are you do? Do becomes doing. I stand outside my car. What do you guys think? Exactly, she's doing something right now, so this will be I'm standing outside my car. I look at some really dark clouds. Again, something that she's doing right now, so that will be I'm looking ing at some really dark clouds. Again, present continuous. What happened? This will turn into what is happening. They come closer. They are coming closer. Notice so far how all of them are present continuous because it is something that is happening at the moment right now. be, so this is verb to be a storm. This will be is. Is it a storm? Just a minute. Well, I look at my phone. Well, I'm looking at my phone. And again, you know why. It's because she's looking at her phone right now. Easy present continuous. It dash say a tornado. It says a tornado. B will be is 2 kilometers away. 2, you'd better get out of there. Yes, it get a bit windy. It's getting a bit windy. All right, what about number 2? Or B, sorry. Where be you? This becomes are. So where are you? I'm not gonna use ing here, so I'll say I don't know. What are you doing? I stand in the road. Again, something she's doing right now, so that will be I am standing in the road. What be the problem? B will become is. What is the problem? My car not work. I'll say something like my car isn't working. What be the weather like? Sorry about that. Let me turn off my phone. What be the weather like? That'll be what is the weather like? It snow. I'll say something like it is snowing. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. Okay, so let's check answers. Oh, we got 2 wrong. Is it a storm? If it's what I think it is, hold on. I'm not sure what is the problem here. What is the weather like? Okay, so 1 worked because I literally just changed the I into capital. And for A, what is the weather like? Let me write that again. That is very interesting. So it wasn't wrong. It just glitched. So we got all of them, you guys. Here's you can take a screenshot of this if you like, or copy answers now that you've tried. We're gonna be listening to the audio, and we're actually gonna check our answers one more time from the audio itself in audio format. So here we go.
A.
What are you doing?
I'm standing outside my car. I'm looking at some really dark clouds.
What's happening?
They're coming closer.
Is it a storm?
Just a minute. Well, I'm looking at my phone. It says a tornado is 2 kilometers away.
2? You'd better get out of there.
Yes, it's getting a bit windy.
B.
Where are you?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm standing in the road.
What's the problem?
My car isn't working.
What's the weather like?
It's snowing.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, so we got all of them correct. So that's awesome. Do we have anything else here? No. So this concludes Unit 2A. I hope you guys learned something new, especially with regards to the present simple and present continuous. I hope it's a little bit easier to use both of them and understand why we use them in the context that we do. Hope you learned something new, and I will see you in the second and third part of this unit. Bye-bye.